What motivated you to work in this field?
Well, it all started long ago with my mother, I think. It's how she's brought me up. And the influences on me growing up has kind of shaped me to what I am today.
Welcome to this episode of Sustainability Karma. I'm your host Naina Gautam, and today we have a very special guest who needs no introduction, Aamir Khan. Today we are going to talk about his contribution beyond films. He's also the founder of Pani Foundation. Welcome, Aamir Khan.
Thank you.
So what's the synergy between Pani Foundation and your films?
Well, strictly speaking, there shouldn't be because that's a totally different field. But the fact is that they do, overlap. If you've seen Laapataa Ladies, you'll notice there are a couple of scenes which are about agriculture and
Yes.
yeah.
So what are you focusing on agriculture?
Well, right now we are focusing on small farmers who have smaller pieces of land. So we are encouraging them to get together to form farmer producer groups and work as a collective. That's what we are really working on right now as we speak.
So what kind of a role do creative people like filmmakers have in addressing these challenges like water scarcity, health issues?
Well, I think any issue needs strong communication. And I think that people who are from the creative fields are generally good communicators. That's what they're trained in. That's what they do for a living. So I think that's the strength that creative people bring to any problem solving. They bring the strength of communication, which I think is a very important aspect of solving any problem.
You're working with water. So how do you convert awareness into action?
Well, we actually tried to do that through when we started Pani Foundation in 2016. We started what is called the Satyame Vijayate Water Cup.
Okay.
It was really a competition in decentralized watershed management. The competition was between gram panchayats and villages. So by creating a competition, by making it a fun process, by keeping the training also very experiential and with certain games built into the training, we tried to make it very enjoyable, and also by sensitizing them very deeply about the issue, we hope to get people really galvanized towards it. And I think it seemed to work. With the 4 years that we worked purely in water, we had a lot of success. Organic farming also. And also there is, non-chemical pesticide management has also been shown in the film. So that's kind of come into our film work, Kiran and my film work, quite organically.
So what motivated you to work in this field? Like take this into consideration?
It all started long ago with my mother, I think. It's how she's brought me up. And the influences on me growing up has kind of shaped me to what I am today, in which there's a big contribution of how my mother has brought me up. One other big influence on me happens to be Satya, who was, we were in school together. And so that and other influences growing up has actually kind of shaped the way I've turned out.
How do you think we can use demographic dividend, that is young India, to facilitate change?
Well, I think the more that the youth gets involved with issues that are close to them and to all of us, I think that's a great starting point to bring about change. It starts with first, I think, desire to bring about change, which I feel there is a lot of in our youth.
So what brings you to ISDM?
I was invited here to speak in a panel, and I'm actually quite excited to know that ISDM is an institute which actually trains youngsters to work in the space of development and try to train them to try and, utilize their skills to the maximum so that they can contribute much more in the social sector.
Thank you so much for an insightful conversation. This is Naina Gautam signing off. for Sustainability Karma.
Thank you. Thank you, Naina.
We hope you like this program. This program is also live streamed on All India Radio and aired on community radio stations. We look forward to your feedback on our WhatsApp number 9818120554. For participation in this program, write to us at sustainability.karma@gmail.com. You may also connect with us on social media. This podcast is also available on podcast hosting sites. Looking forward to meet you again at the same time next week with a new episode and a new guest. Till then, goodbye from all of us. Sustainability Karma, a podcast series on sustainable development, sustainability and ESG.